Alrighty, since you guys were so good yesterday and viewed my very boring update, the most boring one I think I've had to date yesterday, I decided I would give you guys a really good construction update today. Obviously, I didn't decide. I don't control these things. But nonetheless, a really exciting construction update. So as you can see before you on the screen, the Ice Winder roll is complete. It looks amazing. Has anyone noticed that almost every single element on this ride looks way better than the animation? The shaping, the height, the just like actual, I don't know, am I using shaping again? The twists, the turns, the airtime hill, everything about AlpenFury looks so much better in real life. And to top it off, just to simp over this coaster even more, the drone doesn't do it justice. Go look at this coaster in person. Go to Canada's Wonderland and look at AlpenFury because the drone does not do it justice. It looks absolutely amazing in person, and I can't wait to see what the Ice Winder roll looks like in person as well. Some more good news, those holes that you all were complaining about in the mountain, yeah, they're getting patched up. She's gonna look good again, don't worry. She's gonna look a little patchy, but you know, I think most of us look a little patchy. But nonetheless, the holes in the mountain are getting patched up, and they are starting to do more theming. As you can see right there, there's a guy actually doing it right now on the footings over there. So very exciting. I love the theming work that they're doing on this coaster. It truly is getting a lot of love. A lot of the torquing has been complete on the completed parts of AlpenFury. The grout is done as well for most of the ride. You can see there in the Extreme Skyflyer section, it has been done as well, so that's very exciting news. We are down, guys, down to one element remaining on AlpenFury that needs to be installed, and this ride is done vertical. And I think when we get over to the station area, I might have some good news for you guys, but we'll hold off. So AlpenFury is obviously got one more element to go. There is still one more spacer plate needed by the looks of it on the double inverted top hat. The queue line has started construction as well. A lot of it will be under the station, by the way. It's looking like a big majority of the queue line is going to be under the station, which is exciting. We love shaded queue lines. We need more of those shaded queue lines. So yeah, they're done a lot of the aesthetics in the area. A lot of the brickwork is done. As you can see there, they had some sand that was spreading in between the brickwork. They are still ripping up this area, but also starting to lay bricks down towards this area as well. So you can tell that a very small portion of the queue line is actually going to be outdoors. I actually think it's just going to be that little tiny rectangular section that leads almost out of the building right there. As you can see, they have one whole section that doesn't have crossbars, and then goes down into that little triangular or rectangular section, and then up the stairs. So we'll get a better idea of that in person tomorrow. Exciting news. Yes, Canada's Wonderland's open. Look right there. Look where the brake run starts. Look at the mountain, guys. There's a hole in it. Why is there a hole in Wonder Mountain? Why is there a new hole? Do I have to start a whole nother series about a new roller coaster coming in 2 years? And this is going to be a launch tunnel heading into the mountain? Do I got to start that again? Because you guys seemed to like that previously, but there's a new hole in the mountain. I'm now fixated on this brand new hole in Wonder Mountain, and what does it mean? Nonetheless, it probably doesn't mean too much. It could be, you know, a new exit for Thunder Run, not likely. It could be just an entranceway for maintenance workers. It could be an emergency exit if the launch needs to be evac'd off the launch. That's what I think it is. So it could be a multitude of things. Nonetheless, again, the concrete was poured for the exit staircase. The concrete has been poured for the op booth. I don't see any signs of the op booth being installed. The clearance envelope is still in the same position, but can you guys tell how dark it's looking in there out of nowhere? It's looking pretty dark in there, which tells me it's kind of enclosed, so good news. As you can tell, there's the queue line. See the little queue line, the paved down there that enters into the bottom portion of AlpenFury? So you can tell that the queue line heads down in that direction right there, for those of you that didn't see it before. So that's exciting. AlpenFest is definitely taking shape here. Sorry, I'm having hiccups in the middle of recording. That sucks. But nonetheless, the roof is coming along very nicely as well. As you can tell, they've laid down half of that final layer, and then they'll put the tiles on. So that's exciting. Over here, they're working on the queue line / laying down bricks. So definitely still a lot of work to do with like the back portion of the queue line, the outdoor portion. But nonetheless, Alpenfest is looking a lot better. Rockscapes is looking great. Love the theming going on. The double inverted top hat is nearly fully fixed. I only see one, and I'll have to get a better view in person because, again, the drone is super far away. But there's only one section that looks like it needs a little bit of that, another spacer plate. So that's great. Just one more spot down. Most of the ride is torqued, as well as the is the grout the right word that I'm looking for? Why did I forget the word now? Well, they're mostly done that capping of the footings. They only have the section right here for the Ice Winder roll and the stall to do. So that's exciting as well. Definitely looking great from every angle, the Ice Winder roll. I know a lot of people were commenting on it not being even on either end, but I'm not to sound rude or anything. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to explain roller coasters. But one end has got to be taller than the other end. That's just how roller coasters work. They work their way down, and to keep the gravity flowing, the next element is usually a little shorter than the previous element. So with that being said, work that still needs to get done is finishing off the queue line, installing the op panel, finishing off whatever's left to finish off for the launch tunnel, torquing the remainder of the bolts, getting those missing supports in. I have a feeling a shipment might be arriving tomorrow for the stall, so hopefully fingers crossed that it is. And yeah, so as you can tell, all the track is currently on site, and we are just missing a very few amount of support. So hopefully they're arriving tomorrow. I've heard rumors and rumblings that they're spotted on the 401 right now. So it's like I have spies on the 401. I've set up like what do you call those little hunting cameras that they strap to trees? I have one on a lamppost out on the 401, and I pay people to watch it 24/7. But nonetheless, so excited for AlpenFury. It looks great. Look at this. It's almost complete, guys. We're almost there. Hopefully it's open by like late June. Fingers crossed on that. I will have an announcement about the event hopefully tomorrow. I know it's slightly delayed. I promised it today. Working out just some final details with the park. I have a call with them first thing tomorrow morning. So super excited about that to give you guys some details. And yeah, about 2026. What's happening with 2026? Is this misleading, the footage I'm showing you right now? I think so. What could this mean? 2026. I think I have a video for you guys coming out any day now about what our 2026 attraction is going to be and where it's going to be located. And I think this footage might be misleading on purpose. Stay tuned. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for the nice comments. And yeah, stay tuned for more updates. Bye.